What's up, y'all? It's y'all's boy Skinny Moose.
And
I
your
think we
boy
just
Fast
lost.
Squirrel.
There it goes. There it goes. So we're calling Blood and Honey Part 4, Show 4, whatever. So the show opens up with a scary horror murder theme on the TV the kid is watching. Your first match is actually Jazzy Yang versus Mr. Hateful. Um, Jazzy Yang is Jimmy Wang Yang's daughter. So before the match,
Oh, okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Hateful cuts the
Hell
promo.
yeah.
Ja- uh, and Luke Hateful comes out, slides on the ring, he shows off a little bit, and then links up with Jazzy, goes to the ring post. Hateful swings, misses, ends up getting into a schoolboy, kicks out, a lot of pins on this match. Jazzy was actually trained
Oh
by her
shit.
dad, Jimmy Wayne Yang himself. She's
Hell yeah.
fast as fuck. Mr.
I
Per-
remember him from
Mr.
WWE, bro.
Mr. Hateful is pretty new. After so long, Mr. Hateful goes and grabs a bundle of tubes. He goes to hit Jazzy, and Teriyaki jumps in, grabs the tubes, and busts them over Mr. Hateful. Mr. Hateful wins by DQ. Come to find out, Teriyaki is Jazzy's boyfriend. So,
Oh, okay. I was about to ask that too. Who the heck is Teriyaki?
yeah, that he's a wrestler, but that's Jazzy Yang's boyfriend.
Hell yeah, bro.
Probably the one of the fastest
Hell
matches
yeah.
I've ever seen Brian
Ain't
White
nothing wrong
in.
with the shit.
The Carolina Cracker, this match was like 7, 8 minutes longer, as fast as fuck. It's Brian White versus the Hardcore Hillbilly. So the Carolina Cracker versus Daggone
Oh
and a
shit.
Boards of Death match. Brian has one win over Hillbilly from IWA Deep South, despite a Boudreaux Gauntlet, which was Kings of Cornet. Hillbilly
Yeah.
comes out first with the flag, and there's boards in every corner. Brian comes out with a black light tube. The boards are cut up cans. One board is cut up cans, a cut up can board. Brian wore his Deathmatch Elite shirt, so shout out to Brian and
Oh shit.
Deathmatch Elite, Andy Lawler over there. Go jump in the Deathmatch Elite group. Hey, you can see
Heck
Moose talking
yeah.
about his grannies.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
Hillbilly they yell for Hillbilly. Fans start getting on Brian's nerves. Oh yeah, Brian was pissed about that. One board is a fork board. So we got a fork board and a can board. Brian chopped Hillbilly one time, and it was on from
Oh
there. Like
shit.
Brian had no fucking chance. Hillbilly does it back and knocks the fuck out of Brian. Hillbilly tosses Brian into the fork board, then stabs Brian's head with a fork. In the other corner, it's a broken record board.
I
Hillbilly
seen that
grabs
shit.
it,
The shit was
falls
crazy.
back, falls back onto Brian with
That's what that was in that
the
corner.
board breaking. It Brian loses a lot of blood. Brian did not stand a
Oh
chance after
shit.
Hillbilly chop. So Hillbilly drags Brian out of the ring and lays him
Oh
on a
yeah.
door. Then Hillbilly climbs on the side of the ring and jumps down onto Brian, doing a senton through the door onto Brian. Hillbilly steps onto Brian, pins and wins. Now, with that being said, if y'all want to follow this trilogy that they got going on, Blood and Honey 5, Brian did run in and throw light tubes at Hardcore Hillbilly. If y'all are interested in watching the feud that's coming up, it is Hardcore Hillbilly versus the Carolina Cracker Brian White, October the 10th.
Blood and
Uh,
Honey. Blood and Honey 5. Has that dropped yet? Oh,
I don't think so.
okay. Now
Uh,
I know what time it is.
um, October the 10th, October the 25th, 2025, 306 West Main Street, Morrowsboro, North Carolina. Um, if y'all need any information or whatever, let me know. I'll send it over or have Brian send it over. This is the Hardcore Hillbilly and Brian. We will be calling a home match on this show also, if I can get the motherfucker to come in. It takes place. The whole card ain't put together yet. I know some of the guys. I don't know all of them.
Oh,
But
hell yeah.
track that feud. That's going to be a good one. And then your next match was Matt Griffin versus Peyton Belair.
Mm.
I wasn't too keen on Matt.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
Matt
that's
comes up with a picture of Peyton in a picture frame and starts stapling the picture. Peyton comes out with a stop sign. The picture of Peyton was placed in a chair in the ring.
ooh.
Yeah. Matt is a promoter himself. If they they start off with Matt smacking Peyton in the face. She smacks him in the face back. He covers his mouth after getting smacked, then chops Peyton. She chops him,
Hell
then they
yeah.
chop each other. So
I seen
it
that.
basically starts off with a fucking chopping fight. Now, Peyton grabs a drill and goes after Matt. Matt, who's already on the outside of the ring. She gets out, grabs a stop sign. Matt punches the stop sign and messes up his hand. Hey, we've been there together, Matt. Always punching shit and fucking up her hands. Then Peyton grabs the drill and drills Matt's head. Then grabs a fucking cheese grater and uses it on Matt's
Yep.
head. Peyton goes and grabs gusset plates. Matt stops that and puts a gusset into Peyton's head. Then goes and grabs skewers. Then says, Masada gave him permission and skewers Peyton in the head. Eventually, Peyton skewers Matt in the head. Peyton grabs a staple gun and starts stapling money to Matt's head. All I could say, I hope that Masada did give you permission, because if not,
I remember that.
That's going to piss Masada off 10 times more. Yeah, if you have not seen that interview with Masada, which I need to get a part 2, but if you have not seen that, go back and check that shit out. He speaks on how he feels about people using his skewers. That's his thing, so I say it's his. They get back in the ring.
Yep.
Matt crawling, Peyton hits him. He hits the corner, and then she leans on the door and starts running into him. Eventually, Matt places a door over Peyton and smashes a bundle of tubes over it and wins. Next match, Little Sicko versus Satu Jin. So Satu picks up his blade and a gusset paddle. Little Sicko comes out with his manager, Sodisto. Keep in mind, he's a second gen wrestler. So Little Sicko, his father was Sicko Sr. They get ready to ring the bell, and Lizzie Belair comes out, gets on the microphone, cuts a promo, and puts herself in the match. So then it turns from Little Sicko and Satu Jin into Little Sicko, Satu Jin, and Lizzie Belair.
I've seen that.
They start with their link up. Satu headbutts Lizzie, and she rolls out of the ring. Now, Satu's been in it, I think, 10, 15 years, so he's the veteran here. But, like I said, Lizzie's been around a lot of big names, and so has Little Sicko, so... Yeah, Little Sicko's the second gen, so, he knows a lot. And Little Sicko...
Yeah.
Little Sicko and Satu Jin link up. Little Sicko bit Satu, then Satu slung Little Sicko across the ring through a door, then slings him into the light tubes on the ropes. Looks like Little Sicko bit him. I think he did. Little Sicko stays on Satu, then Satu rolls out of the ring. On the other side, comes Lizzie back into the ring.
That was a good match. I like that match.
She starts working over him. Lizzie and Satu are on the outside with the chairs. They was going to hit each other, but Little Sicko gets the bright idea to jump out on him, which is common. Well, when he gets pumped up to do it, he gets pumped up in the ring to do it, and he goes to jump through the ropes. They both smack you in the head with these chairs. Now, keep in mind, if you watched WrestleMania, Bryant Woods did Not little fucking sickos, I think, done something to him. Fuck with his head, so god damn. And then like right after that, right before he won the RPW belt from Drake, he smacked his head on the damn cut fucking roof of the damn venue.
Yeah.
Eventually the gusset paddle makes its way back into the match. Sato goes to use it on Lizzie. That don't work. She uses it on him. She goes back after Little Sicko. He starts hitting her with the stop sign. All of a sudden, Satchel June comes in with a fucking red double lightsaber thing made of tubes. He puts it on the edge of the ring, picks up Little Sicko, and drops him on one side of the tubes. The fans ask for one more time, so Satu picks him up and slams him on the other side, breaking both sides of the red lightsaber looking thing on Little Sicko. Satu, I know this part ain't funny, but Satu grabs a prosthetic legs and starts attacking Little Sicko and Lizzie. Satu grabs this blade, puts it in front of the fans, and cutting on Little Sicko's head. Then Satu does it to Lizzie. I've heard Satu's blade ain't nothing to fucking joke about. Eventually, Little Sicko rolls Satu into the ring. Little Sicko goes for a DDT, no luck. Satu runs into the corner, pins, no luck. Keep in mind, this is for the RPW belt. There's broken glass everywhere in this ring. Lizzie's working on Little Sicko. Meanwhile, Satu is putting stuff in the ring. Satu sets up 2 chairs, puts up a table onto a long tube, and then puts them on top. Satu goes to work on Lizzie in the corner, then Satu climbs on the top rope. Lizzie starts fighting back. Lizzie gets on the second rope, attacking Satu. The Little Sicko comes over, back into it, flips them both, pins, and wins. And your final match, this fucking match was all over the place, is Killbilly Nathan Mallory with Bombshell versus Spector. Now, y'all know how I feel about the Killbilly, especially when he gets to fucking bleeding and his hair in his face. You know how I feel about Nathan Mallory in general. I'm a big Killbilly fan. I'm a big fucking Masada fan. Spector, whatever. The long hair guys, when they get to bleeding, I guess it's just like.
Oh yeah.
A lot of your wrestlers back in the day was either bald headed or long haired, so I like the wrestlers with the long hair, and then when their face is bleeding and then they get it over their hair, it's just like they fucking flip. So Spectator comes out first, looking around, gets the feel, finally gets in the ring. Nathan comes out and expects this light tube, mousetrap, whatever thing it is, with looks like a towel around his neck. There's either a pentagram or a Star of David in the corner. They start with a lock up, hitting the ropes. Nathan was technical wrestling him. And then Spectator grabs a pair of scissors out of his pocket and starts stabbing Nathan. So we know who the technical wrestler is here. Just saying.
Yeah.
Then he steps up on Bombshell.
I mean, you were the first one to grab the weapon, so.
Then he steps up on Bombshell. There were 2 bundles of tubes on the ring apron. They lock up, wrestle a bit. Then Killbilly throws a bundle of black tubes in Spector's face. Nathan starts eating the tubes. Spector tosses Nathan a bundle of tubes, jumps on the ropes, loses his footing, falls off, and then he just drop kicks Nathan. Spector just drop kicks Nathan. Bombshell gets involved. Spector busts a tube over Bombshell and then does a scream aroma.
Yeah, I seen that.
Nathan and Spector go back to fighting. Spector gets a light tube, gets on the rope, and does old school, then hits Nathan in the head with a light tube. Nathan tried like 2 or 3 times to put Spector through the light tube star in the corner. Eventually, Nathan goes through it. Spector goes for a pin, no luck. Nathan
Yeah, I
got out of
seen
the
that. I was
ring.
like, what the?
Then Spector, why the fuck are you going to try to pin Nathan Mallory that fast? Literally. Man, you know it takes a lot to put Nathan Mallory down. Spector keeps trying to Irish whip Killbilly through the light tube mouse thing. The
He's
Killbilly is
stupid.
a
He's
great
stupid.
fucking bleeder. Like I just said,
I
Nathan
mean, that
Mallory
man's
is a
went against
fucking
Hoodfoot,
amazing,
Kane. Come on now.
amazing fucking bleeder. Spector drags Nathan to the mousetrap, flings him into the thing, punches the tubes, and a whole bundle comes down on Nathan's back, on the neck of the Killbilly, or the rep. He fucking starts grabbing the thing and doing like that, smashing it. Just starts smashing the thing on his back. They get in the ring. Nathan is setting up in the corner,
Oh
and
shit.
Spector goes to him with zip ties and zip ties Nathan's arms. Both of them to
Oh
the
yeah, I
ring.
remember.
Then Spector goes and grabs a weed eater. Instead of him using it like it's intended for,
Oh
well,
shit.
it's intended to cut grass, but instead of him using it on Nathan, he
Oh
plays
shit.
with it. His spec gets involved. Hits Spector with twos, no effect. Bombshell starts stapling Spector in the head. Then she goes and frees Nathan. Spector knocks Bombshell's mask off of her face. Then she starts biting him. Killbilly gets in the ring, grabs the weed eater. Meanwhile, Bombshell's
Oh
holding
shit. I
Spector,
remember
and
that.
Nathan cuts him with the weed eater. So Spector gets cut. Spector brings in a box fan into the match, takes
Oh shit.
the faceplate off, plugs up the fan, then starts working on Nathan again. They both grab what seem to be popper bats, and they hit each
Yes,
other.
sir.
And when they hit each other, they both went down, and they landed in all the fucking glass in the ring. They both grab handsaws, but the handsaw is actually Nathan Mallory's gimmick. So they battle each other, saw to saw, and then Spector gives a low blow to
Oh
Nathan.
yeah, I remember that match. That shit was crazy.
Spector grabs both saws. Then Nathan gives Spector a blow, then headbutts him. Hillbilly asks for the trash can and grabs a can of fire juice. Lighter fluid. Nathan sprays Spector's privates, then his legs, and kicks Spector in the nuts. Then Bombshell gives him a Canadian destroyer. Nathan puts him in a full Nelson, spins him around, and lands Spector's face first into the fan. Afterwards, Nathan cut a promo. I was laughing because my little girl come in here and she goes, "Daddy!" I don't know. But I am in the process of reviewing Carnage Cup, all of them. So get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. I have gotten questions on a few international boys. I will let y'all know. Uh, Iceman, Johnny Darko, Tim Strange,
Yeah.
Joe Bateman. Y'all haven't seen her in a minute. So, Baby Moose, ladies and gentlemen, there's your little squalling owl.
Oh yeah.
But if y'all like us start the content, come like, sub, and comment. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Skinny Moose.